everyone. This is Kristen Broughton, and I'm here with my husband, Joel. And since he covered the business training for this month's audio, I thought I would talk to you about winning in life and love, and more specifically, how to make this Christmas season really special for you and the special people in your lives. I'm sure all of you would look back at your childhood, as Joel and I do, and you know in your mind that you were given a nice amount of gifts from your family or friends, and you remember opening the gifts, but you can't maybe remember exactly what most of the gifts were. I mean, there were a few things in our childhood that we really remember, like when we got a Nintendo system, or maybe when you got a puppy or a kitten, or maybe your mom was going to have a new baby around Christmas, and you remember those types of, you know, warm and cuddly memories, but you don't really remember the toy truck or the wagon or a specific baby doll that you got. And Joel and I feel like instead of focusing so much on gifts, which people typically forget, it's more important to focus on the feeling that you give to those around you in your life. It's more important to focus on the feeling and the memory and what really impacts them. For instance, I don't remember most of the gifts I got, and neither does Joel when we were kids, but I do remember my father videotaping every Christmas morning. I do remember my mom making a really big Christmas breakfast, and then after that, the smells of the Christmas lunch and dinner would fill the house. We'd have family coming in and out all day. There would be Christmas music playing. The house would be decorated. It would be warm and filled with life and filled with love. And I remember playing with my brothers, and I just remember it being a really happy and warm time. You know, when December comes, you know, when Black Friday rolls around, Thanksgiving's over, and, you know, December 1st comes and you start to hear the Christmas songs on the radio, you know, it reminds me of what I did as a child, which was then the Christmas decorations came out. We decorated as a family. We did advent calendars together as a family. We would build snowmen together as a family and go sledding. You know, we would always visit specific relatives, and we would typically take them specific baked goods that we would prepare for them, especially every Christmas time. And those are the things that stick with me. Joel has similar stories with his family. There's traditions that were established that they did as children, and those are the memories that he holds on to and the warm feelings that he remembers. And the same things we do with our children now. Every year, after Thanksgiving, we start pulling out the decorations. We decorate the house together. We get out the advent calendars. We bake Christmas cookies throughout the month of December. You know, we really focus on the true meaning of what Christmas is, what it's all about. You know, we go through the Bible stories. We do the candlelight service at church. You know, and those are the traditions that you set up. And those are the memories that we keep and maintain and think fondly of, and our children do as well. When Christmas morning comes around, you better believe our kids are tearing through their gifts. But I bet someday when we ask them, you know, what were your favorite presents, I bet more importantly than the presents they received, they're going to remember the times that we spent with them, the activities we did together as a family, the moments and the memories and the feelings that were created that made them feel happy and warm and fuzzy, and really gave them that true sense of peace and love and happiness and a holiday. And they're probably going to want to continue some sort of tradition with their own families as they get older. So this year, we wanted to challenge all of you, instead of worrying about what's the hottest toy on the market or what's the most expensive thing you can afford, let's dial that back a little bit and think about what memory or what feeling or in what way you can honor someone that you love that will really impact their lives, not just for Christmas morning, but it will create a memory that lasts a lifetime. So this year, instead of focusing on the commercial portion of the holiday, and I'm sure you're going to go out and buy presents for your family and friends and your children or your spouse, which we'll be doing as well, let's think about some other ways that you can really make the holidays special and really leave a lasting memory for those that you love. So I was hoping to give you a few ideas. Okay, so let's think of some ideas of how you can create a warm and happy festive holiday season, and let's not worry about the price tag. Let's just think of how we can create a good memory. We feel that the most important asset that you have to make someone feel special is your time. If you can give your time and undivided attention to someone that you love, they are going to feel so special. think of how you feel if someone takes an entire day or several hours or a weekend and focuses only on you. How special does that make you feel? Okay, so as we always teach in business, we're going to teach you in life too. It's time to create your action plan to create a happy, warm ambiance for your family and your loved ones. So the most important thing that we've discussed is time. Your time is the most important. So set aside a whole day. If it can't be on Christmas Day due to a work schedule or a travel schedule, make it on a different day, but make sure that you can devote a great amount of time to your loved ones because they are really going to remember that. That's going to impact them so much. And think of things they like to do. If you have little children, they're going to want to build a snowman if you have snow and go sledding and have those fun winter memories. If you don't have snow and you live in more of a coastal environment, maybe you can take some lights onto and throw them up on the palm tree and have a Christmas picnic on the beach. Things like that, kids and family members will remember for a lifetime. Going into the holiday season, try to just create that warm feeling of Christmas. And that can be done in many really simple and really cost-effective ways. You don't have to spend a lot of money to reach someone's heart. Going into Christmas, bake some cookies. Get that warm smell of Christmas cookies in your house. And if you're not a good baker, that's okay. There are so many different bagged and boxed recipes at the grocery store these days to make things so easy for you. But it's going to get that aspect of Christmas and warmth and, satisfying your tummy and having that great smell and that warmth and that happiness. Everybody feels good when they have a little bit of baked goods, we'll just be honest. And then how about the Christmas tree? It doesn't matter what size your Christmas tree, if it's real, if it's fake. It doesn't really matter. The point is that you have that time together and you have those twinkling lights and you have, that traditional sense of Christmas that's a reminder every day and night, that Christmas is right around the corner. Most importantly, one of my favorite things about Christmas and really just every day in general is remembering to tell the people that we love them. It's such a simple thing to do, but with all the busyness of life, it's very easy to forget. And your children and your spouse or your significant other, they want to hear it. And I know some people say, oh, well, they know that I love them. Well, I'm sure that they do. But nothing quite reaches your heart like hearing it. In the same way that a woman will never get tired of hearing you tell her how beautiful she is, the person that you love will never get tired of you telling them that you love them. So Joel and I wish you a wonderful Christmas season and a very, very happy New Year. And we hope that you've been inspired with our business training and with some ways that you can really create a warm and loving atmosphere for your family and loved ones to have a special Christmas season. Thank you so much.